hour except for a great necessity. So Allah's messenger came and asked permission to enter, and he was allowed to enter. When he entered, he said to Abu Bakr, "Tell everyone who is present with you to go away." Abu Bakr replied, "There are none but your family. May my father be sacrificed for you, O Allah's messenger." The Prophet said, "I have been given permission to migrate." Abu Bakr said, "Shall I accompany you? May my father be sacrificed for you, O Allah's messenger." Allah's messenger said, "Yes." Abu Bakr said, O Allah's messenger, may my father be sacrificed for you. Take one of these 2 she-camels of mine. Allah's messenger replied, "I will accept it with payment." So we prepared the baggage quickly and put some journey food in a leather bag for them. Asma, Abu Bakr's daughter, cut a piece from her waist belt and tied the mouth of the leather bag with it, and for that reason she was named Dat-un Tarkain, the owner of 2 belts. Then Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr reached a cave on the mountain of Thawr and stayed there for 3 nights. Abu Bakr, who was an intelligent and sagacious youth, used to stay with them overnight. He used to leave them before daybreak, so that in the morning he would be with Quraysh, as if he had spent the night in Mecca. He would keep in mind any plot made against them, and when it became dark, he would go and inform them of it. The freed slave of Abu Bakr used to bring the milch sheep of his master Abu Bakr to them a little while after nightfall, in order to rest the sheep there, so they always had fresh milk at night. The milk of their sheep and the milk which they warmed by throwing heated stones in it, would then call the herd away when it was still dark before daybreak. He did the same in each of those 3 nights. Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr had hired a man from the tribe of Bani and Dail, from the family of Banu Abd, as an expert guide, as he was in alliance with the family of Al-Sahbi, and he was in the religion of the infidels of Quraysh. The Prophet and Abu Bakr trusted him and gave him their 2 she-camels, and took his promise to bring their 2 she-camels to the cave of the mountain of Thawr in the morning after 3 nights later. And when they set out, Amir ibn Futhayra and the guide went along with them, and the guide led them along the seashore. The nephew of Suraka, and that his father informed him that he heard Suraka Jasham saying, "The messengers of the pagans of Quraysh came to us, declaring that they had assigned for the persons who would kill or arrest Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr a reward equal to their blood money, while I was sitting in one of the gatherings of my tribe. Bani Mudlij, a man from them, came to us and stood up while we were sitting and said, 'O Saraka, no, I have just seen some people far away on the seashore. I think they are Muhammad and his companions.' I too realized that it must have been they. But I said, 'No, it is not they. But you have seen so and so and so and so.' When we saw set out, I stayed in the gathering for a while, and then got up and left for my home, and ordered my slave girl to get my horse, which was behind a hillock, and keep it ready for me. Then I took my spear and left by the back door of my house, dragging the lower end of the spear on the ground and keeping it low. Then I reached my horse, mounted it, and made it gallop. When I approached them, Muhammad and Abu Bakr, my horse stumbled and I fell down from it. Then I stood up, gold hold of my quiver, and took out the dividing arrows and drew lots as to whether I should harm them or not. And the lot which I disliked came out. But I remounted my horse and let it gallop, giving no importance to the dividing arrows, when I heard the recitation of the Quran.